Good Saturday afternoon, everybody. I'm Andy Vitale, host of My
Cheers.
Fight Our War, along with OG, and we've got Susie
Susie.
is in the
Oh, the
house.
lady of the house.
Yeah, she decided that she's going to jump up here and just lay just out of camera and right on the mics, on the cords, and she's just batting my pens around and the papers and everything. So she's loving life right now.
Good, good, good.
But
Let me tilt this down just a little. There
yeah,
we go.
so they said of course I listened to the doctors completely, so they said don't do much talking, so decide what a great time to go live. Seems like a good idea.
Okay. Just like when they tell you don't lift a lot of weight. Okay.
Yeah, well, they said I could talk, but just
Mhm.
don't talk a lot. So I figure we'd come on here, just do a couple little recaps of stuff we got going on, stuff that we did, kind of just keep people updated on what's happening with us.
Yeah.
And
Good.
so as you know, our Monday schedule is we've got a with the holidays, we're off
2 weeks.
for the next 2 weeks because of the holidays. That's going to be a nice little break,
For
and
your voice.
hopefully get my voice back by then.
Mhm.
And I'm not sure. I know the paperwork's over on that side that I'm not going to go through. I'll let Susie. She's getting ready to change all the dials on the mics. Susie,
Oh, great.
Susie.
So if we lose you altogether, we'll know.
Yeah, if I start to sound even worse, it's because she's sitting here messing with the plugs now.
Mics.
But yeah, that's my girl. But yeah, so we're off for the next 2 weeks on Monday. And what is she? Let's see, we got there she is.
There she is, Miss America. Yeah.
So now she's God knows what she's gonna do. She's just kind of scoping out everything. It's like, look at all these wires. Look at all these things. She's literally laying right on all the cables for the mics. So you know what? That's live. So that's why I love doing
That's
this
what
shit
happens.
live. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, now let's see what does she got. But it's the Susie show. But oh my God. All right. There. But yeah, we had a good time last weekend with our New York, Connecticut run with our Danbury, Connecticut family,
Mhm. Mhm.
and just saw some posts from our brother Ian Bick from TikTok that he is just doing amazing, man, just amazing with his posts, with his show Locked In with Ian Bick,
Yep.
is just doing incredible stuff, man. And it was a lot of fun. You're gonna guys are gonna see him. He was actually a guest on our show
Yes.
last past weekend.
Yes.
So it was nice having. It was kind of funny. We're sitting here in his studio, and Katie, how you doing, Katie? Where's my little arrow? Let's get Katie on there.
There's Katie. Hello, Manny and OG. Hi, Katie.
And yeah, so here we were in Danbury, Connecticut, where this all originated for us, man. Everyone knows the backstory on that. You reached out to Ian, and there's Tyler. How you doing, Tyler?
Oh, Tyler's on.
Give
How's your
Tyler a
legs,
little
Tyler?
pop on. And yeah, so that's how this whole thing started, man. Shot a message out to Ian and told him a little bit about myself and my story, and he got back to me and wanted to learn more. So we exchanged numbers and talked for a while. Man, we talked for a good hour that first time, man. Just going over things. And he's like, dude, you got to come out to Connecticut and do this live or do a show here in person. And last July, the 4th of July weekend, went out there, did the show.
Seems like so long ago.
And it was only, what, 6
Only
months?
6 months ago.
And it was incredible because that's the first time that we met in person was the day we did the show. And just like so many of the amazing people that I've met that doing the show, it's just been a godsend, man, because here we sit down, just like we do here when we have our guests on. We throw them in the green room and we talk for a little while.
Mhm.
Kind of some people a little bit nervous at first, so we talk and you get the backstory, and then bam, we let it rip and have a great time. And that's what me and Ian did. We talked for a good probably half hour or more before we even started the show. And we did about an hour and a half show and then another half hour, 45 minutes or more just talking afterwards and just hit it off. And you know what? It's like they say, if you don't ask, the answer is no. So afterwards, I'm like, dude, man, let's do some work together. And he was all for it. And we ended up doing some lives together and just really clicked. And next thing you know, we went out there again. And that's when I did Coach's show. And
Coach
ended up,
Dave.
yeah, we ended up with Coach Dave. Not only did we do a show, but then we ended up with our producer and editor, Matt Cronin.
Yay, Matt.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the way things, life is just so. It's just it
Beautiful.
is such an adventure. Here we go out there to just have a meeting, not even really do shows. The original plan that second visit was to go over logistics and stuff for just stuff me and Ian were going to do together. And then in the process, someone piped in and wanted me to do their show. And then last minute ended up canceling on us last second, which ended up being a
Yes.
godsend because
Yes.
that opened like 4 doors at one time. We ended up on 2 shows, ended up having going out to dinner with Ian and his dad and had a great conversation. Discussed what my future basically said, what do you want? What are you looking to do? I mean, he just laid it right out of the line. Me and Ian were talking about the future. And I told him exactly what I wanted, man. I want to jump into this both feet. And there are no limits to what I want to do with this. And that's it. And, there's no bullshitting about it. There is no maybes or it's like, no, man. And I said, when I see that top of the mountain, I want to go to the top of that mountain. Then I want to keep going. I don't ever want to settle for anything. And that's how we all should, feel that, always strive to be the best. And once you get to, what you are happy with, that's up to you if you want to stay there, and if that's what you're content with, hey, so be it. But every day, man, I want to challenge and go further and do more. And
you love it. You love it so.
And the thing is too, man, and it's not being, a narcissist. It's not being I'm better than anyone else. It's just like if you want something bad enough, go at it to be the best possible version of that you can be. Why the hell would athletes, pro athletes
like Tyler who's going to MMA
why go to MMA saying, I'd like to be an average MMA fighter to go in there and maybe fight just someone who's okay and then just get my ass beat by someone who's a lot better. Nah, fuck that. I want to go in there. I want to be the one who's kicking everyone's ass because I want to be the top of that food chain. Yeah. Well, the same thing with with doing shows and stuff. You sit there and you look at social media in general, and you see the platforms that everyone's looking at, and there's something about it that attracts people, and if it's something you believe in, just like My Fight Our War, and just like with Ian, and just like everyone else that with their platforms, obviously they believe in it. If you don't go after it with all you got, then why even bother? And that's the way and I'm not going to sit there and diss anybody for their platform and all that, but no, man, I love doing this. And, that's why, when I, reach out, I mean, why go after the best? I mean, shit, Ian, I mean, you say podcast, you say social media, and, pretty much his name's right there. And besides
did you tell the family what you did with that comedian guy? Did you share that with them?
Oh yeah,
the guy on TV.
Yeah, Mike Young.
Yeah.
It's just another thing is, you meet people and just the way you meet them. I mean, don't be afraid to go outside the box, and don't be afraid to say, well, I could never do that. Why not? That it happened to me. Mike Young, who is a renowned comedian, a producer, a director in Hollywood. He's from Southfield, Michigan. He just produced another movie, Stealing Jokes, that's out on Prime Video. He just did another cross country tour, rock comedy tour. Mike Young, I mean, just a local guy from Detroit. And one day I'm sitting there watching Channel 4 News, and they had a live interview with Mike Young talking about all of his movies, and he's directing and doing stuff with Eminem, and how he just really loves Detroit and Detroit personality. So I'm watching this, and I'm just listening to the guy, and I'm like, he's someone that I could be that I feel I could just hang out with. Just had that same kind of mentality. So I'm looking at his, I get his name again. I hit him up on Facebook and find him. There's his page. And well, screw it. So I message him, and I said, gave a breakdown. I'm Manny Vitale, and just gave a breakdown of who I am, what I'm doing, and all that, and just some funny shit in there too, just to break the ice. And within 45 minutes, I get a reply from Mike Young, producer, director, comedian, Mike Young from LA, man, big time, hanging out with the stars, just did this movie. He went, saw my message. Not only did that, he went to the page, saw some of the videos, went to YouTube, saw some of our shows, messaged back, and he's like, Manny, your story is incredible, man. He goes, I'm going on tour to Texas and Midwest all next week for the next 2 weeks. Let's keep in touch. And now being, going back and forth with Mike Young. So just, you never know till you try, man. So there, who knows what doors that's going to open.
Right.
But there you go. I mean, AJ Galante, Skylar Ray. I mean, Ian Pick, all of us, Katie, Tyler, Amanda, every single one of us, man, is adored that is someone open for us. So that's why I thank everybody so much, man, for being part of this family, because, without us, without all of you, there would be no us. There would be no Life Fight Our War. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and not only did we do the shows, but AJ Galante, who did a documentary on Netflix. It's The Untold Crime and Penalties, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It is amazing. It's all about AJ and his dad and Danbury, Connecticut, and the legal issues that happened with his dad, and that as well. And then going into the Danbury Trashers hockey team that at 17 years old, AJ Galante was the GM and owner of. And I saw that documentary about 3 years ago. And I remember thinking, what a, just rich, gifted, got everything handed to him, just a punk thing, and I was just, and then all of a sudden I watched it, and I was like, this was cool as hell. And, I didn't know him at all. And so then, lo and behold, 2.5 years later, we're calling each other. We're on each other's show. I'm going to we're guests to the hockey game with them in Danbury. Again, the door's open, man.
Nice guy.
Great guy. God bless him and his family.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to going back again. And we hung out with him and a couple of the players that from his team. So what a great time, man. I mean, unfortunately, we had to reschedule some shows because of my voice, but thank God they were local.
Yeah.
And we're going to reschedule them for our next tour of duty back to New York and Connecticut.
Leaving on Valentine's Day.
So, yeah, back February, whatever it is, we're
14th.
flying off to New York again. And going to be doing God knows how many shows, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And but other than that, man, just trying to get this voice back, and besides that, trying to get ready for January 23rd for Yet another surgery. Having my right shoulder is completely trashed, and have to have all of the complete revision of the replacement. Everything's got to come out. They got to put all new hardware back in. Not looking forward to it, but you know what? Shit happens. So you just deal with it, man. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. It is what it is. It's
You probably feel better within a day or two after the surgery because I know it's miserable for you right now.
The thing is, when
Every movement is like
when you have hardware, when you have plates and bolts and screws and stuff and holding, joints together, and if there's any movement, sometimes they'll go like millimeters, centimeters of movement is bad. But when they look at a scan and they're like, "Man, the screws and the posts have moved over a half an inch," it's just like, then they're sitting there like telling me, they're like, "We can see how much this hurts by looking at." I'm like, "You don't have to see shit. You can ask me.
I can tell you.
I will tell you how much this hurts, man."
Ouch.
And I mean, every movement. The guy put his hand on my shoulder, and I leaned forward, and it popped out. He felt the joint, and so yeah, it's. I'm looking forward to, getting it taken care of. I'm not looking forward to the surgery because the surgery sucks. But I am looking forward to afterwards because I'm going to rehab it like a freaking beast. I'm going to get in there. And when I say that, I mean the right way. I'm going to get in there and, just take my time and just build it up. About 3 months worth of a rehab. And I'll be good to go, man. I'll be good to go by spring and be back on the Harley.
On your motorcycle.
Be ready for get back on the Harley. Be back in the gym in no time, and just taking it easy and doing the right thing. But other than that, just getting ready for the holidays and trying to, like I said, get rid of this, or try to get this voice back again.
Now, since Christmas and New Year's Day are both on Wednesday, are we, as the family, to assume that you will not be doing a Music and Mayhem or Mayhem? And because first of all, he'll be probably in Tunisia at that time.
You know what?
Not have real good service, but you never know.
Yeah, because I know. In fact, I might as well check to see if he's. He just sent a picture of him and his mom. That could be in front.
Oh, the Eiffel Tower, beautiful.
Yeah,
so nice.
Yeah, I'm so happy for him, man. I tell you what a great guy.
Trip of a lifetime.
My brother Skyler is. I mean, you could just see here the look on his face.
Well, that's a little tight, but it's beautiful. You can see the Eiffel Tower beautifully in the background.
Yeah, but I mean and for him and Kayla and his mom to be sharing this stuff with all of us is so nice. Really appreciate it. But,
nice bonding of that family.
Oh, what a
beautiful,
just great people. And but I'll talk to him. We might do depending on it all depends on him, man. I mean, he's in another country, man, and having fun with Kayla and his mom and enjoying the world. So if he wants to do something, I'll do it. I'll definitely if so.
I'll about a 7-hour time difference too.
Yeah, so I'll leave it up to Skyler and see what he has to say, and go from there. But that's about it, man. Just trying to, like I said, get this voice back. So I'm gonna cut this kind of short because can already tell it's starting to go again. And I never in a million years would sitting there thinking, oh, I got to be careful about my voice. It's like shit. Really, I mean, in the past. No one cared what I sounded like, but it's funny, listening to Matt and stuff. He was like, "You got to take care of your voice, man. You got shows to do." It's like, another thing that just makes me laugh that I never thought I'd have to. Some of the things being told, or words coming out of my mouth.
Things you thought you'd never hear.
Like sitting there on the phone and saying, "Yeah, I've got to fly out to our studio in New York to do shows." to yeah, I just got off the phone with our producer. Yeah, or it just yeah, it's funny, and I'm
Life is
loving it.
good.
I'm
Life is
loving
good.
every minute of it, man.
Hmm.
And the best part is the people.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that's the best part of this is this started January 9th coming up is going to be our 2 year
Hmm.
anniversary.
Hmm.
Um yeah. And yeah, it's hard to believe that 2 years, man. And then January 27th will be 5 years sober. So we're gonna
It's like your birthday all
lot
over again.
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And this is just the beginning.
Hmm.
And we've got a lot of things going on. I saw uh, Boston, 2%, and Lori in Athens, Alabama are just doing amazing things. I mean, from the time he's been there, it's such a short time till now.
They're
Him
saving
and
lives.
him and
Truly.
Lori are, the proof's there.
Hmm.
All you gotta do if you don't believe it, just watch live. They're changing lives. I
Hmm.
mean, you can't, if you want to debate it. But man, I mean, when you're watching it live, it's kind of hard to dispute it. So God bless you guys, man. You are doing amazing things in Athens, Alabama. But not only that, the
Yeah.
people around the world are watching
Yes.
and they're taking note and they're following by example. So you guys should really be proud of yourself. But, anything else that I'm forgetting or missing before
Nope,
we?
nope, nope. It's just a wonderful way the family is growing. We have family here. We got family in Connecticut. We got family in Oregon. We got family in Alabama. Pretty soon you're going to have family in every state.
Oh,
It's
I'm
going to be
telling
so
you, we
cool.
got and then branching out to
Yeah,
look at Mike Young, man. God bless him. The way
that's going to be interesting.
he represents Detroit so much, and he doesn't have to. I mean, he's big time, man. I mean, when you see
Hmm.
the people that Mike Young associates with, and his friends and associates,
And
and
it's
the
on
people.
Prime.
Prime Video, man. It's
Prime Video.
called
Okay.
Stealing Jokes. Is
Okay.
I mean,
I may
he
put that on
is
tonight.
big time. Comedian, actor, producer. I mean, he's the real deal. But he's still, I mean, it
Hometown
takes
boy.
time to look at a message on Messenger and hit me back. And not only just, all she had to do, just, hi, Manny, best of luck. No, man. I mean, carry on a conversation. Let's keep in touch. When I come back to Michigan, let's hook up and see what we can do with your story. I mean, seriously. I mean, that just
I think
shows
they
you.
should make a movie of your life.
Oh my God. I mean, all of us have our own stories, that's for sure. But to have an opportunity just for Mike Young to say that
He didn't
says so
talk
much
about it.
about
Who
the
knows?
man himself. Set aside the producer, the comedian, the director,
Hmm.
that he is. It just shows you the type of person that and the type of people that we deal with here at My Fight Our War. We are surrounded by freaking heroes, man.
Yes, every day.
So all right, Amanda, Katie, Tyler, and anyone else?
Who
Thank you
might be
guys
watching and not talking.
so much. Appreciate you guys. And we will be jumping on here doing little updates throughout the week through the holidays. So we'll see. We'll be on here again before Christmas. So have a great day. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. All that
Mwah.
good stuff. And keep fighting a good fight. And we will talk later.